Welcome back everyone to the Complete Pineleaf, where today I will be searching for some scouts and some caltrops and apparently for some wolves. Either that or the wolves are going to be finding me. And searching in through this, I was going to say night, but it's more of a dim day unfortunately because it's pretty close to midday here. But I need to find a few more of these MAGIX scouts, and I think I found one right over here. Hello. Hey, could you tell me where I can find some sticks? That's right, that's the other thing I need, are some sticks, so that we can make some straw men. Though I guess I shouldn't be telling the scouts that. Though I suppose he's not going to spread the word to anybody. I think I found the caltrops. Oh, I'll just... Hey! Why don't you just go run into the caltrops? That'll make my life easier. Good grief. He just indiscriminately runs into the caltrops. Well, fine. Do so. Alright. Caltrops. We'll take care of a few of these. Oh, the enemy. They just love caltrops. I don't know what they love, but these seem to be the large varieties rather than the small ones. They always throw at my feet whenever I'm fighting one of their leaders. The entire road is covered with these things. Well, at least they didn't have them up when the bulk of the Rohirrim went through here. It appears that this is the last of the caltrops. Now, let's take care of those scouts, and maybe we'll find a stick or two while we're at it. Scouts! Are there any around here? Yeah, there's one right there. Hi there! How are you doing? Find any interesting news yet? Nope, I guess not. Well, just as well, because he won't be reporting back. And just one more, and we'll be done with that quest. But I still need to find the sticks, and after that, I still need to worry about the deer hides. Yeah, we'll have to worry about the deer hides later. And oh yes, those sheep, those poor sheep that have been sitting all around there because I haven't been able to collect them yet. Ah, here's a stick. Good. Maybe there'll be some more in the area. I just need one more and I'll be done with all of that gathering. So I suppose I'll have a bit more to do with that quest afterwards, such as assembling all those. Because I really love making hobbits assemble straw men for them. Ah, alright, who is it this time? Ah, more wolves. I suppose I could... Hey, there you go. Now, let's get our stick. And now, let's get those deer hides. I have arrived in the Firian woods. And I have found a buck. Alright, good. Now, he's going to threaten me? Well, a bit late on that. If you want to fight, I can give you one. I just need your hide. I have a feeling that you're not going to need it in a moment. Alright, I need 6 of these. Just to make a saddle, or maybe 3 saddles if there are 3 riders now. I don't know if all 3 riders need a... Actually, no, I'm getting my... I'm getting my quest givers mixed up. No. There's only one person involved in winning the saddle. That's the rider who lost his horse. So 3 riders, they asked me to get rid of the caltrops. And I need to find a few more deer who probably are all running away either from the wolves or from this crazed hobbit who is going around stealing their hides. I'm sure they're not happy about this. Either the wolves or the hobbit. There you go. And of course, you go further up, you'll run the lath bears. I'm not too sure they're keen about lath bears either. There you go. Are you ready to give up your hide for the sake of the war? While I'm at it, I might as well also prepare to have venison for dinner because I'll certainly have plenty of it to bring back with me. And how am I going to carry all that venison with everything else I got? Well, I can just put it inside the deer hides, right? Ouch. There you go. Done. I have at long last found the second set of untended sheep. Let's gather them up. Then we can lead them back to town, where I hope they would appreciate it, especially considering the number of wolves I've encountered while here. There are just too many wolves there. I'm surprised there are any sheep left with all the wolves that are in this area. There you go. And here's number 3. There should be one more of them somewhere around here. Meh. Unless, of course, it got eaten. There's always that possibility. Probably not something to mention to the shepherd if that's the case, because I'm sure he won't be happy if the local wolves fed on mutton stew. Oh, there's one right down over there. Right, just nab the last sheep. Then we can head on. Let's get back to town. I am almost at the city, and they seem to all be with me, though they seem to be quite anxious considering the shenanigans that's going on with them. And I led the flock back safely to Ost-Riemann. Now, I think I have quite a number of quests to turn in here, so I just need to find the various quest givers. Oh, your ladyship, I have taken care of the scouts.
Ah, well met.
Struck some fear into the hearts of those brazen scouts outside the walls, have you? That's well, perhaps. Just perhaps, with all I have put in place, we will weather this storm. We can only hope so. And also, I have dealt with the others also. Yes, right, the strawmen.
We have little light. We must make our own.
There we have
little hope. We must make that too.
There we have it. This shall be enough, I think. That was the most difficult leg. The rest of our work lies within Ost-Riemann. Go to Narvellan, the beacon keeper, and ask his help in finding weapons, helms, and rough clothes to dress the standmen. Alright, fine. I'll speak to Narvellan at some point. Right now, I also need other things, like finding that leather worker again and asking her to make a saddle now that I've hunted down the deer for her. I hope she'll find this acceptable.
The men have gone off to war. We are left to worry and to work.
These hides are good. Well hunted, Hobbit. I will get this done with as soon as I can. Now, leave me to my work. Oh, well. Ah, And here we are. I've dealt with the caltrops.
Our mission is dire.
Yeah, my thanks, friend. It pains me to leave behind the steeds that trod upon the road before we discovered the enemy's traps, but with fewer mounts to carry our men through the forest ahead, our journey to Gondor grows more complicated. The wounded steeds shall heal in time, but I hope we are enough to turn the battle in our favor. Our own steeds were fortunate enough to avoid the traps on the approach to Ulstrimon, but they have ridden long and their shoes must be worn. Ulstrimon surely bears no shortage of horseshoes even in wartime. Oh, I spoke too soon. And gather them and shoe our steeds while I ready Husan and Ufur. What do I look like, a farrier or something? Oh, do I look like a farrier? No, don't ask, don't ask, don't ask. So how is it that no one told me about these horseshoes when I was trying to work for the other horse? He sent me to melt down old tools from the quarry. Oh boy. Maybe there weren't any of the right size. Well, I guess that's always a possibility. Either that or the writers 3 aren't particularly interested in having the best horseshoes. Just any set they can get on so that they could get to the battle as quickly as possible. Well, here's the last set of horseshoes I need. And I've got the horses. Of course. Of course. Now. Oh. I need another set of sheep. Ah! Hello there. Do we have any used armor and weapons that we could use for some decoys?
Aye.
You want that for what? Well, she is always up to something, is she not? I'm afraid that when the men marched off to Minas Tirith, they tore the place apart and left things in utter disarray. Swords and helms are lying all about of Ulstrimon, inside and out. Someone will have to gather them up, and I'm afraid, friend, that'll be you. As for cloth, I think you will find that lying about in the storehouse. Lying about in the storehouse, and finding things like old helmets and old weapons. Oh, of course, even up here? Oh, good grief. More old weapons. Anything else I'm needing to find? Helmets, weapons, oh, and cloth. Alright. Hello there. I have your saddle.
There is nothing for it. I was born under an ill-fated star.
Look, Pineleaf. Rithvreka is fit to ride. Pray only that I am fit to keep her by me from here on out. I must ride, but if you should catch up with the host of Rohan before we're ready to reach the Pelennor, seek me there and I shall give you a warm welcome amongst my own people. All right. There you go. That's one less quest I have to worry about. Now, where are... maybe down here? Anything else I need down here? Here we go. We have a sword. I was hoping to find a certain set of horses, right? Ah, here is Gaysit. All nice and shot. Here is Slating. All nice and shot. And oh, this is Broodmold. There you go. Alright, we could return to Hutha on that. And hope we don't have another errand to do after that. Now, any more helms? And of course, we do need some cloth still. Wait, what's up here? The last helm. So I just need to find the storehouse to get the cloth. The horses are shod.
Will you aid the horse lords?
It's good to see you again, Pineleaf. These have been difficult times for the others and me, but war halts not at the wishes of a few men. To think it was been 11 days since we fought before the Hornburg. Much has happened in so short a time, much both good and ill. Alas indeed for poor Leofdag. His absence weighs heavily on us, but I fear Oof has felt it more keenly than us. We must soon speak of a matter of our parting, but now is not the time. It is better if you speak to Oof, for to see a familiar face might ease his pain, even if only for a moment. So, I need to speak to Ulf for a moment. Ah, there he is. Hello. Oh, Ulf is standing next to him.
Thank you for your help.
Ah, Pineleaf, I was gladdened to see you among the men here in Osrimund. In truth, I have been deeply troubled since the Battle of the Hornburg. The loss of my friend tears at me, and as it does, I feel a lingering guilt for the fates of the others that fell that day. Oh, that life would allow the time for mourning, but never has that been the lot of a warrior. I have more yet to say about Leofdag, but I shall speak not of it here. There are too many eyes upon us. Too many eyes.
I need your help.
Indeed, Pineleaf, this is not the place for us to speak of such things. We're overdue to set out to Tar Druidan, but we can spare the time to make clear these matters. Will you accompany us on the beacon hill of Erelas? It lies to the northeast of Osrimund, and should not be difficult to spot, even with its flames quenched. I am sorry to be terse, but you shall understand when we meet again. Ride! Ride to the beacon? What is this all about? Should we ride to the beacon? Should we worry about some cloth? And what about the sheep? We'll have to answer that in the next episode of The Complete Pineleaf.